G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Joss Talks About Cars, but he doesn't really know that much. This week we've got a weird one. I don't know if anyone's ever experienced this before, but we were actually going back a bit. When we were travelling through South Australia, truck went past, flicked up a decent sized rock, chipped the windscreen, probably like that big, and then it was like, oh, it's just a little chip, so we just left it as you do. I probably should have got that stuff that filled up the crack, but we didn't. Then in Tassie, we had some really hot days, woke up one morning and the crack was probably like across the windscreen, like a quarter of it, no, a third maybe more. So it was big and it was moving, like every time we'd be like, oh, it's moved a little bit. We had some time in Melbourne and we thought, perfect, with the insurance we get one free year, perfect, we'll fix it then. When got it fixed, probably about 2 weeks ago now. No, just under 2 weeks ago. And all good, beautiful, clean windscreen. You know, more of the old stickers from national parks and the sap that we couldn't get off and the really hard bird shit. It was beautiful and clean. And then I think maybe like a week later, I got in, we had parked under a tree and I was like, oh, the sap is like, and I can't get it off. Anyway, it's not sap. Is bubbles in the windscreen, and it's getting worse. That's in the glass. It's like not, we were like, it's sap, we'll try and scratch it off. But that, you can see, it's everywhere. It's like all there. It's like, sorry, it's hard to see on the GoPro, but it's everywhere. It's getting worse. The worst sections are down here and over there in the corners, but it's everywhere. It's in the middle anyway. And some of the bubbles are quite big, and I think because we again had a hot day today, they may have got bigger. I don't know if that's causing it. Anyway, it's in between the glass. We've hit up the glass replacement people and they have said that we can go into store and get a replacement. So hopefully that fixes it. And I'll also figure out how this happens. I don't understand why it happens. I guess it's a bad bit of glass or whatever, but I assume it's not as strong as it would be. Like no bubbles. Like if we get a chip now, does it all just shatter? I hope not. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But at the moment, you can see them. Where are they? All those little dots. So it's definitely worse down there. So yeah, we'll go back and we'll see what they say. Get a new one and hopefully that doesn't bubble up.
So that's our windscreen this morning. It seems to be getting worse. And we're still a few days away from getting it fixed, so hopefully it doesn't continue to bubble the whole windscreen and we'll be able to see.
So we're here at the windscreen place and they've just had a look at it and they said, yep, it definitely needs fixing. So I could have told you that. So Megan's just in at the moment, but there's a heap of cars here and we're kind of, you know, can't hang around here for too long. So hopefully they can actually get it done today, but it looks like they're pretty backed up. So we went in and they said to us that they won't be able to do it till next Tuesday, even though they did say on the phone the other day that they can do it when we come in on Monday. So we've obviously got a different guy. So we contemplated what we'll do, and that was what? So Tuesday's, yeah, a week and a bit away. And we were just standing out the front, and then they said they got to order it in. It won't be here till Tuesday. and then we were waiting out the front, just contemplating, you know, our next move.
And
where
me
to go.
fuming.
Megan fuming, and then they came out and said, oh no, they can do it today if we give it a couple of hours. So I don't know where they're magically pulling this windscreen from, but obviously they have one
Have you done it?
that they didn't have 5 minutes ago, which is, yeah, he pulled in there. So very, very interesting when someone can put their mind to it. Clean new windscreen. Thank you.
Woo-hoo! Thank you, Bob.
Mom.
Yay!
Yeah, they did it. They fixed it all within probably, what, 40 minutes?
Yeah.
So pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy. We were told to come back, but
Yeah. Anyway, it's done.
it's
We're
done.
thankful. Yeah.
Super happy with it.
Yep.
And they said that they've not seen that type of damage, like the bubbling, in like years, like ever. So that's interesting. Would have liked to have known like what caused it.
He said it's like dirt and air which gets in there from
Manufacturing.
manufacturing.
Yeah, that's what I said when I googled it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So good to know we're good to go.